Ricardo, the catcher, trying to figure out what was going on with Jian-Yu. Just a little inconsistent today. A high chopper, fair ball down the third base line, and Simmons is retired. So as we talked about before, and Joe mentioned it, perhaps the Kingdom of the Netherlands is one of the fastest growing countries when it comes to baseball. And just over these last few years in the WBC, they have had their moments without question. In 06, they threw a no-hitter in the WBC. In 09, they upset the Dominican Republic. Got to the semifinals in 2013. How far will they go in 2017? Jian-Yu takes a called strike.
In the past WBCs, they've beat Dominican Republic twice. They've beat Cuba twice. They come into this WBC loaded, although I think a bit stung by the top of the third inning by Chinese Taipei, putting 2 runs on the board.
And now Profar skies this one, shallow left center field. Going back is Chen, but it will be the left fielder Chang to call him off. 2 away. One game on the docket here in Seoul today, but another doubleheader comes your way from Gochak Sky Dome tomorrow, as the Kingdom of the Netherlands back at it. Quick turnaround for them against Israel, who has today off and a 2-0 record in their back pocket. The nightcap, Korea and Chinese Taipei. And again, we'll know by the end of this ball game whether or not that Korea-Chinese Taipei game means anything. And if the first game of tomorrow's doubleheader is just for seeding or not. With Israel 2-0, if the Netherlands wins this game, they'd be 2-0. And essentially would both be headed to Tokyo for round 2. However, if the score holds, and I preface that with a big if, because it only will take one swing from anyone in this lineup to even things up. If the score holds, it'll make things a lot more interesting tomorrow. The 0-1 to Xander Bogaerts. He went around 0-2.
You know, Song has been very impressive here in the early going. He has been aggressive and then expanding the strike zone with that tailing fastball. You've seen a couple of those kind of non-committal swings out of the Dutch hitters here in the early going. Fastball has some late life.
35 of the 45 pitches have been thrown for strikes from Sung, so he, unlike his counterpart, Jian-Yu, has been around the plate. See the numbers in the Premier 12 tournament for Sung.
It's a nice outing there against the Cuban national team.
I think it's fair to call the Dutch the favorite in this particular pool. I know that we've taken a look at Team Israel, and leading up to it, we saw them in the qualifier in September. We've spoken to people around the team. We know that they certainly pack a punch. They're 2-0 at this point. I just wonder how Chinese Taipei is handling this underdog role. Floated out towards center field, falling fast, and there to make the catch is Lin. What a grab! Taking away a hit from Xander Bogaerts and setting the Dutch down in order here in the third. Another look. 2-1 Taipei.